And there's my cantaloupe that I saved some seeds from last year. It seemed to be doing pretty good. They're blooming. So hopefully I'll get some cantaloupe out of those. It was from a cantaloupe I think I got at a roadside market. And some rosemary, some thyme, and my peach, and my satsuma. Here's my two little fig trees, and my green beans, my little micro tom and tiny tom tomatoes over there. They're actually done pretty good. They're full of tomatoes. And there's some of my bee balm and echinacea. There's my little Meyer lemon. Strawberries, ordered those this morning. They were looking kind of pitiful, but I did get quite a few strawberries off of them, and there's still more coming along. I think I'm gonna go more with the Guinault variety. I think it's the Guinault. Let me look. Maybe you can see what kind it was. It didn't say, but there's some that I bought from Lowe's that they were actually cheaper buying them in the hanging basket, because I got like 5 plants for, I think it was $12. It was cheaper doing that than it was to get the individual 6-packs and stuff, or the little individual plants. They were $4, and I got 5 in these little hanging baskets. So when you buy plants, starts from a store, go look at the bigger ones, because sometimes you can get quite a few plants out of those hanging baskets, and they do a lot better and faster, and they're cheaper. And there's my tomato I just posted a reel of. It's got loaded down with some tomatoes. The other side of my strawberries. I have this green stalk planter. I actually have 2 more that I haven't set up yet. I've got one more just like this that has the 10-inch deep pockets. And then I have one called the Leaf that has 7-inch pockets. I think the Leaf I'm going to do my leafy greens and some herbs in during the fall. The other one I hadn't really decided what I'm going to do with yet, so we'll have to see. And there's my Meyer lemon. And then we go into my messy garden. Yes, I have a raised bed garden that's fixing to get thrown out along with that one, but I gotta get the soil out of it. I have someone coming over today to help me replace it. And there's my sweet potatoes. Oh my gosh, they're going crazy. And my Roma tomatoes. I wanted to do Romas mostly this year for the paste, because I wanted to make some marinara sauce. And so they're doing pretty good. I hadn't had to, knock on wood, I hadn't had to fight off many pests, but look what I'm seeing here. Get off of there, little stink bug. Ugh, get. Ugh. So I've got a little bit of dead leaves here. I'm not sure what's going on. But I also got some beneficial nematodes, and I added them to these beds. This soil I've been building since last year, and it really has made a difference this year. Last year wasn't so good because it wasn't, broken down, but I've actually been composting in place. These are some little pepper plants that I really didn't know if they were going to make it or not. They got infested with thrips, and I sprayed them with neem oil and decided, oh, what the heck, I'll plant them. If they make it, they make it. If they don't, they don't. And they're actually doing pretty good. So they got any growth on them. That's an empty bed. And there's my cucumbers. They need some watering. I've gotten a few cucumbers so far off of them. Speaking of, there's one. I need to go get my pruners. These are the National Pickling. and I wanted to try some refrigerator pickles. So I may have enough to do some refrigerator pickles, maybe 1 or 2 jars, but that's probably going to be all I get. There's the beds I'm going to switch out. I get these shipping containers from a guy that is not far from here. This is a bed that my potatoes were in, and I got the beneficial nematodes especially for this bed because it was filled with Japanese beetle grubs, or potato beetle grubs, some kind of beetle grub anyway. And I put my watermelon in here, and there's one more cantaloupe on the end, and they seem to be doing pretty good. They're making it. So we'll see if we get some watermelons. Those are, I think they're sugar babies, so they'll be the small ones. And here's some of my onions that are almost ready to pull. And my leeks have not done quite what I expected. I don't know, maybe I need to change what I'm doing with them. And that's another bed I've got to change out. It's got ragweed growing in it. And I've got to clean up this little courtyard. And there's my other babies that are soon going to be in a chicken tractor. And they're going to hopefully take care of some of the weeds in my yard. They're like organic weed control, huh? And hopefully nourish my soil. So, but all these weeds these plants I need taken out. So I'm going to get to work on that this week, and some of that over there. I think I'm going to make some of David the Good's compost tea. Well, I call it compost tea. It's not really compost tea, but it's you fill up a bucket with water, and then you start just composting in place with leaves and plants and stuff that you've discarded from the garden. There's another one of my little bonanza patio trees. Here's my pineapple, and yes, she's making a pineapple. She went through some stress through the winter time, and I think that's why she's producing a good pineapple. Oh, it's time for her anyway. And there's some of my succulents. Another fig that I really need to get these figs out. And there's another pineapple that I got off of a pineapple that I bought at the store. And there is a bee balm that's about to bloom. Cool. And my rose needs some attention. I need to add some soil and probably get root bound. And some lemongrass. So anyway, I've got the week off from work, and hopefully going to get some stuff done out here and get some repotting done. My green beans are actually doing pretty good in these little pots that I got from Dollar Tree 1 or 2 years ago. I thought I'd give it a try. They're not as deep as the green stalk, but I wanted to give it a try and see how it worked. But I got some blossoms coming on them, so hopefully they'll do pretty good. And this is my sage, more rosemary, more bee balm, and let's see, that is an echinacea. It looks like something's trying to eat it. And there's my little Miwa kumquat. And there's some more bee balm, and there's another echinacea over there behind it. But I have a little jungle, and I'm one of those people that have to have all the plants. And there's an echinacea. So I'm really working some out here this week, along with inside, and hopefully get some stuff done and cleaned up. Weeds are terrible.